Hi everyone. Now I'm going to read the story out loud and you guys are going to follow along. And I'm going to pause and ask some questions along the way. So the story is The Snowman Problem. Kyle and Emma were playing in the snow. It was the kind of snow that was perfect for making snowballs. They talked about building a fort or having a snowball fight. How about we make a snowman? Kyle asked Emma. Let's make it the biggest snowman ever. Great idea, Emma said. The two children started working on their snowman. They each started with a small pile of snow that they rolled into a ball. Next, they rolled their snowballs on the ground to make them bigger and bigger. So they have the snow and they roll them into a ball and then they're rolling them on the ground. They get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, what kind of weather do you think that it is outside with Kyle and Emma? Do you think it's warm out? No, it's not warm. It's definitely cold. It has to be cold for it to snow. Okay, moving on. Do you think that my snowball is big enough? Emma asked. Not yet, Kyle replied. Keep rolling. Emma and Kyle kept rolling their snowballs through the snow. Soon the snowballs were so heavy that they could barely push them. They decided to start making a smaller snowball to use for the snowman's head. So the snowballs were so big that they were so heavy that they couldn't push them anymore. Once the last snowball was ready, it was time to put the snowman together. Help me lift this big snowball on top of the other one, Emma said to Kyle. The children stood on each side of the huge snowball and tried as hard as they could to lift it. It was way too heavy for them to pick up. They could not even lift it 1 inch off the ground. It was so heavy they couldn't lift it. What are they going to do? Now what? Emma sighed. Should we start again and just make a small snowman? Kyle and Emma stared at the 3 balls of snow on the ground. They felt disappointed. What is disappointed? Yes, it means to be sad, to not be happy. They tried for something and they couldn't do it. Kyle was determined to build a big snowman. I have an idea, Kyle replied. Help me push the snowball. Emma and Kyle pushed one of the big snowballs so it was right beside the other one. Next, Kyle rolled the smallest snowball over and added it to the line of snowballs. So there's 3 snowballs. 3, sort of. What are you doing? Emma asked. Why do you have all the snowballs in a row? I'm making a snowman, Kyle said, but he's lying down. Huh. Emma laughed. I know the perfect things to add to our snowman. She ran into the house and a few minutes later she came out with sunglasses, a big floppy hat, and a glass of lemonade. He's lying on the beach, she exclaimed as she carefully put the hat and sunglasses in place on the smallest snowball. Kyle laughed and asked his sister, should we put some sunscreen on him so he doesn't get sunburned? So the snowman ended up being on its side rather than upright. This was a funny story. I like this one. What did you guys think?